Hello everyone and welcome to me throwing stupid ideas at the wall and seeing what will stick. Today we got a tier list, a Mario game tier list. I went on Tier Maker, I just searched up Mario, and this is one of the things that came up. It has every mainline game, I think. If there's one missing, I'll just add it on. It's got all the mainline games, it's got all the Mario and Luigi games, it's got all the Paper Mario games. So, let's get on to my tier list of all the mainline Mario games, plus a few, like, spin-offs. Oh yeah, Mario RPG is also here. Just any Mario platformer or RPG, it's on here. Excuse me. Before we get started, I think we should probably just put everything that I haven't played in the haven't played section. These are games that I haven't played before, and as such, cannot give opinions on it. Yes, I haven't played Thousand Year Door. It's the one Paper Mario game I have not played. Let's see, we also got Bowser's Inside Story. That's the one Mario and Luigi game I haven't played. So you will get opinions on all of the games except for these 5. Let's get right into it. So first, starting off with Super Mario Bros. And here's the thing. It's aged very well. Like, yeah, graphically, it's not good. Like, obviously, it's 8-bit sound, 8-bit visuals. It can be a little weird sometimes playing it. There's no save system. The 2-player is weird. You can't play as Luigi in 1 player. You know, it's flawed in many ways. But you can still go back to this game. You can go back to it, play it, and have a great time. You could do that, like, 1985 when the game came out. You could do that 10 years after, in 1995. You could do it now. You could do it in 50 years. It'll be a fun game, provided you have a copy that actually works, because in 50 years, like, all the NESs are just gonna be dead. So S tier. S tier for Super Mario Bros. Starting off strong. Mario the Lost Levels, however, oh boy, this is one that people do not like. I can see why people don't like it. Like, it's very difficult, very frustrating. You don't really have, like, the save system as either. I mean, you do have it in Mario All-Stars, but considering the original NES version, you don't. And that's annoying. If you're playing with save states, it's fun. Like, it's a fun challenge if you're doing it with save states. With save states, I'd put it at an A. Without them, I'd put it at a C. So I'm gonna go right in the middle with a B. I feel like that's fair enough. Mario 2 US. Does this even count as a Mario game? It's just a reskin. But it's very different. It's like you don't kill on enemies by jumping on them. There's no, like, the main villains. I mean, sure, like, Shy Guys, bombs, I think, were in the game. Like, those became Mario characters, like, after the game released. They were introduced in this game. It's just, like, very hard to even call it a Mario game, because it's not. It's still fun, but it's not really the game that I'd, like, jump at the opportunity to play, so I'm gonna also put it as a B. Mario 3, this one is one that people always say is, like, one of the greatest 2D Marios. I played it, I really enjoy it. It's a great game. Like, I wouldn't, like, jump at playing it as much as I would with Super Mario Bros., but I'd rather play it over the Lost Levels or Mario 2. It's just, like, the Leaf, the Tanuki, very fun. Cool levels. Quite a few levels. pretty good for an NES game. There's just a lot to it. It's a lot of fun. I'm gonna put that in A tier. What holds it back is that it is pretty tricky. Not like Lost Levels tricky, I think, but it's tricky. Again, no save system. I know that's like a limitation of the console. Still, Mario World, you do have a save system. It's still tough, but it's also a lot of fun. The cape, I prefer the cape over Tanuki. Actually, do I don't know. They're both about equal. Like, these games are about equal for me. I think I might prefer Mario World just a bit more because it looks and sounds better. But that's how it is. Mario 64, though. This game, first 3D Mario, and 3D Marios are the ones that I played most. I love them all, to an extent. Sunshine might push that a little sometimes, but Mario 64 is an excellent game. It's a lot of fun to come back to. Like, you know, the controls are a little janky here and there, but for a 3D Mario in 1996, one of the first 3D video games ever, I think. It's very fun. It's not as long as like the other 3D Marios. It's the shortest, but still, again, a lot of fun. I'm putting that one in S tier. Actually, I might like high A tier, either that or low S tier, I'd say. Paper Mario 64. This one, I'm trying to remember like what happens in that game. It's a lot of fun, very cool RPG. You know, if Mario wasn't a platformer from the start, RPG would be like the next best fit for him. And luckily we got 2 RPG series that we're gonna have to cover. And my opinions on most of the games. Paper Mario 64, I put that in A tier. A lot of fun. Very enjoyable. Like, you can't go wrong with some good old classic Paper Mario. Up next, Mario Sunshine. This one I go back and forth on. I might play it once and decide that I absolutely hate the game and I never want to play it again. And then I play it again, and then I decide that it's actually a pretty fun game. And like, it's up there with like Mario 64 and Mario World for me sometimes. And then I play it again, and I decide that it's an F tier. And then I play it again, I decide it's better than like Super Mario Bros. And then I play it again, and I wish I never played it, and I will put it in the haven't played category just to ignore its existence. It's very weird, so I'm just gonna put it like B tier. Very frustrating, like, I'd say it's like the worst controls in any 3D Mario. It just doesn't feel right. Something about it. Flood is really great, the levels are cool. Blue coins are frustrating. That's, like, I could go, like, full-on review on these games, and I will eventually. The 3D Marios are ones that I'll make like full-on videos of, but I got like other games I want to talk about, like the Breath of the Wild video, which I'm currently working through that's gonna take a while because I'm 100%ing the game for it, just to make sure I can cover like everything. But like I'll cover like Mario 64, Sunshine, the Galaxies, 3D World, 3D Land, Odyssey. I'll cover those, and at another point I'll start going through the 2D Mario. But for right now, I'm putting Sunshine at B. Superstar Saga is an interesting one because, again, Mario RPG, except this time, it's a different one. It's made by Alpha Dream, a company that no longer exists, It's got Mario and Luigi. That automatically makes it better than Paper Mario because Luigi has a starring role. I find the gameplay in Mario and Luigi overall to be more enjoyable. I find like the story and gameplay overall is better in Mario and Luigi over Paper Mario. I'd say Mario and Luigi is better. If you gave me like Superstar Saga and Paper Mario 64, I'd play Superstar Saga. You gave me like, what's the best ones in the series? The Thousand Year Door, Bowser's Inside Story, the two that are considered like the best. I'd pick Bowser's Inside Story. I'm just saying, I will. I'm putting this one in A tier as well. It's not like as great as like some. There's one other Mario and Luigi which I'm probably gonna put into S tier. Another one might be going maybe near there, like Mario 64. But for Superstar Saga, my third favorite in the series, I'll put that right there. New Super Mario Bros. I mean, Nintendo really dried up the new Super Mario Bros. Hype. Thing is, though, it's still a fun game. When it came out, like, new 2D Mario, you hadn't gotten that since Mario Land 2 in, like, 1996 or something? I don't know, when did that game come out? I don't care to check. It was, like, very good for the time, very fun. Neat power-ups, neat levels. The music was kind of but, you know, sure. I'll put it in high B tier, because of, like, oversaturation. Partners of Time. Second favorite, Mario and Luigi game. I think you could maybe guess what my favorite is. And we'll get to that when we get to it. This is the one that I said would be, like, high A tier, low S tier. So I'm gonna put it in A tier. Just for now. Maybe I'll, like, at the end, switch around a few things. But, like, the story is great. I love the baby characters and the adult characters. Time travel is one of my favorite things in media ever. Just, like, whenever it's done, I really enjoy it. Like, Back to the Future. I don't remember anything else. I guess Pokemon was the newest game? I don't know. It's fun. It's fun when it's done. It's done well. And I really enjoy the game's gameplay and story, music. All of those just improved. And that's why I preferred it. Again, could make whole new reviews of things. Like, Mario and Luigi games are another thing that I plan about talking sometime soon. After the Breath of the Wild video, and, like, I got another game that I have lined up. I'll keep it secret for now, but just know it's, like, apparently it's a good game. But it's not Nintendo related. So I don't need to talk about that. It's not Mario related, it's not even Nintendo related. Mario Galaxy. Oh yeah, easy. Easy S tier. Mario Galaxy is my second favorite game of all time. The level, music, the hub world, like, everything just feels magical. More magical in this game than, like, really a lot of other games. Pretty much any other game, really. There's one game that does trounce it, and I'm not going to reveal it because it's one of the Mario games that I'll have to be talking about pretty soon, so... Like, my one gripe with Galaxy is the power-ups. Like, B Mario, I don't care. Boom... Is Boom Mario in this game? Or was that Galaxy 2? No, Boom Mario was in Galaxy 1. Yeah. Boom Mario is interesting, but, like, that's my favorite power-up in the game. But even then, it's just kind of alright. Spring Mario? We don't address Spring Mario. It doesn't exist. It doesn't exist. Get it out. Get this thought out of my head. Alright. But Super Paper Mario, favorite Paper Mario game. I know people always say, like, you know, everything after 1000 Year Door, absolutely awful. Hate it, get rid of it. And we'll talk about Sticker Star and Color Splash when they come, but Super Paper Mario, like, you know, I love the 2D and 3D gimmick. I love the platforming. Platformers are, like, my favorite genre, probably. And it has, like, the perfect blend of the platforming and RPG elements. And that with, like, the 2D, 3D gimmick and the story. Oh man, that story. That is not something you expect from a Mario game. Let me just say, I don't want to, like, spoil anything for anyone who may have not played it. But it's incredible. I want to go into so much more detail, but, like, we got a lot of games to go through and we're, like, 16 minutes in. S tier. New Super Mario Bros. Wii. This is my favorite new Super Mario Bros. This was actually, like, I think probably the first game I ever played. And it's a lot of fun. Multiplayer, while chaotic, it's chaotic in a fun way. Levels are great. Again, it's held back by, like, the oversaturation of New Super Mario Bros. And the lack of creativity. The new power-ups are great. Yoshi. It's fun. Return of the Koopalings, great. S tier. Galaxy 2. This is the game I was talking about. Favorite game of all time. There's nothing needed to be said. Like, the levels are better, and there's more of them. The music, I slightly prefer Galaxy 2 soundtracks over Galaxy 1. Like, the power-ups, well, I mean, the bad ones are still there, but we got better ones. We got some new ones, like Cloud Flower. Cloud Flower is, like, the best power-up ever, I'd say. I don't know, the cat's eating might give me one for its money. Like, the one thing Galaxy 1 does better is the story. But if you're playing a Mario game for story, I'm sorry, but I think you're going to the wrong game franchise. At least, like, play the spin-offs if you're doing that. And while, yes, it does suck that, like, Galaxy 2's story isn't as great, or, like, as beautiful, it doesn't matter. You don't play a Mario game for story. I'm fine with it. 3D World. This one, everyone's mixed on. People love it, people hate it. I'm one of the ones who love it. I love this game. It's my third favorite 3D Mario. I prefer it over 64. I think that should tell you something about me. I prefer it over Mario World and Mario 3 as well. Levels are linear, which is fine. We get a lot of levels, a bunch of new characters that we can play as, like a ton of post-game. Like, a third of the game is post-game only. You got great power-ups, like the cat suit, Tanuki suit, like the propeller box, I guess, the cannon box. You got a lot of good stuff. Great game. High A tier, actually, yeah. I'm gonna say S tier. There. 3D Land, I can't remember a single thing. Cannot remember a single thing about this game outside of the Tanuki suit. So I'm just putting that in the C tier. If I went back and played it, I'd probably, like, remember, oh, I remember this level. But as of right now, I don't remember anything. Sticker Star. I can tolerate it. It was the first Paper Mario game I played, okay? That's why I don't outright hate it. Like, the other game does just so much better. And they fucked it up. C tier. New Super Mario Bros. 2. Don't remember anything about it, plus it's a New Super Mario Bros. Game. D tier. New Super Mario Bros. U, I'm gonna count New Super Luigi U in here. would have been D tier if it weren't for New Super Luigi U, so I'm bumping it up to a C tier. Because New Super Luigi U brought on the new challenge of like 100 seconds. Luigi's better. Like, the levels are still fun. It's more challenging. I love it. The base game, I don't remember anything about because it's just that forgettable. Mario and Luigi Dream Team. Favorite Mario and Luigi game. Mario and Luigi Dream Team is... It puts Luigi at the spotlight. I love the dream worlds. I love the bosses. Gameplay is like the best the series has ever had. Unless Bowser's Inside the Story does something that I'm not aware of. Like, the gameplay is the best it's ever been. The music is the best it's ever been. I just, like, I love Intasma. Like, you know, it's fun. There's not much I can say. It's just fun. It's a fun game. I love it. Color Splash. I mean, it's better than Sticker Star, but I'm not sure if it's deserving of a B. Like, I definitely play, like, Sunshine more so than I play this, so I'm probably also gonna put this one in a C tier. Like, they're improving, I guess, but, like, still not what people want. It's not what I want. It's still bland, not really that interesting or memorable. Color Splash is not Color Splash. Paper Jam is a funny one. Because I actually like this game. People don't like Color, I keep saying Color Splash. Paper Jam. People don't like Paper Jam. I like it. I wouldn't put it in A tier. I'd put it in B tier. Like, I love crossovers. I mean, sure, they're all like Mario endings, but for a Mario RPG, I don't think you need to have like a new world with all new characters. You can make a good Mario RPG with just the standard Mario cast. And this game did that. Gameplay is still fun. Music is still great. Story's a bit lackluster, which is why it's going in B. Like, that's all I really have right now just to say. I'm not very good at elaborating. Mario Odyssey. Actually, is 3D World my third favorite? Because I think Odyssey is... When slam my door. I think Odyssey might actually be S tier. Because the kingdoms are just beautiful, rich, full of, like, places to be and life, and it's just fun. There are moons everywhere. You can go like 5 minutes in the game, just play it for 5 minutes. You made progress. Can't really do that with a lot of other Mario games. You can... It's like full of content. The capturing ability is just incredible. I love being able to take control of the things around me and use their skill set. Like, this enemy's bothering me, I'm gonna use them and go through the rest of the area until I get the next moon. It's fun. Like, a lot of moons in the post game. Pretty easy, but you know, I'm alright with an easy game. The challenge is finding the moons, not really going from where you are to the moon that you can see in the distance. Yeah. Oh yeah, Origami King was on the tier list. That would go in the haven't played category. So that is my tier list. Overall, you can kind of see that I'm very much a fan of the series. There are a few games in B and C, one in D, and there are definitely quite a few that I have never even played, which I'll need to get to playing at some point, I think. Like, I heard Mario Land 2 is good, Thousand Year Door, Bowser's Inside Story, Mario RPG. Not really heard much about Mario Land 1. I'll get to playing those at some point. But that's my tier list. I will not be taking any arguments because my opinion is correct and yours is wrong. Goodbye.